second. Okay, now when you use the quadratic formula, normally we can factor this, we can solve this by factoring, right? Now let's see if it's factorable. If it's not factorable, you use the quadratic formula, like follow me? So let's see if it's factorable. Is there any three numbers when I add, it give me a negative 6. However, when I multiply, it gives me
negative 15.
Negative 15. Is that possible? Because the only factors of 15 is 3 and 5, right? And 3 and 5 would never give me 6, right? And 15 and 1. So we can't factor this by normal means, right? So we go to the quadratic formula to go ahead and find the answer for X, okay? Everybody get a worksheet? Okay, everybody got a worksheet, right? Okay.
2a.
This is negative b plus or minus the square root of b to the second power is minus 4ac. This is 4ac. This is an a. This is an a.
Oh, okay.
That's an a, okay. All right, now, in this case, a is the coefficient in the quadratic term. A is going to be 3. B is the coefficient of the linear term, so B is going to be a negative 6. And C is called the constant, which is a negative 5. Okay, now everybody see where your A, B, and C come from? A, that's your B, the coefficient, and that's your C. Okay? Okay, so you just take those values and plug them into your quadratic formula, okay? And that'll tell you what X is. So in this case, we're going to do negative, and then we're going to plug our B in, and this is going to be what? Negative 6? And then we're going to plus or minus the square root, and then we're going to take negative 6, and then we're going to square it, right? Minus 4ac, okay? Minus 4 times a, but a is 3. And then we're going to multiply by c, but c is negative 5. And then we're going to take the whole thing, and we're going to divide it by 2a, okay? So that'd be 2 times 3. So any questions on how to use the quadratic formula? How to plug the numbers in?
When you say divided by 2a, that's going to be 2 times 3, right?
Which is 6, yeah. Okay, so in this case, a negative times a negative become a positive, right?
Right.
So this is going to become 6 plus or minus the square root of negative 6 to the second power. It becomes 36, right?
Right.
36. And then a negative times a negative is positive, right? And then 4 times 3 is 12. And 12 times 5 would be 60, right? Everybody agree? That becomes 60. We're going to take the whole thing, we're going to divide it by 12. Okay, any questions? Okay, now let's...
Wait.
Oh, sorry, that's 6, not 12, that's 6, I'm sorry. That's 6. Okay, now let's add these numbers up. So let's take 36 and add it to 60, which becomes 96, right? Okay, so we get 6 plus or minus the square root of, what, 90? Right? All divided by what? 6. But we can break down 90, right? So let's go to our... 19. Okay, 96. Now let's break down 96, right? So 96 can be broken down. So use the factor tree. So this is 2 times half of 96 is
43. No.
8, right?
That's wrong.
Right?
Yeah, 48. Yeah.
Let's break down 48. That's 2 times 24. And 24 is 2 times what? 12, right? And 12 is 2 times 6. And 6 is 2 times 3, right? So how many 2's we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We got 2, right? So we can write it as 2 to the 4th, right? Times 2 to the what? First times what? 3. Or you can break this into 2 to the second times 2 to the second times 2 times 3, okay? And then we got to take the square root. So let's go ahead and take the square root of it. So the square root of 2 squared is going to be what? 2, right? Then I'm going to get another 2. But the 2 and the 3 stays in the radical, right? So it becomes 4 what? So this is 4 square root of 6. So let's write it as 6 plus or minus 4 square root of 6 all divided by 6. And there you go. That's the answer. Break it up. Or you can break it up like this. You can break it up into 6 divided by 6 plus or minus 4 divided by 6 square root of 6. Well, 6 divided by 6 is 1, right? So we get 1 plus or minus 2 thirds square root of 6. But you know this is 2 answers, right? You got 1 plus 2 square root of 6, 3, and then you got
1 minus.
This is always, just remember that's the answer, okay? So you might want to write this answer down on the worksheet. Everybody got a review sheet? If you just came in?
So we couldn't leave it like 6 plus or minus 4?
Well, the thing is, when you're taking a multiple choice math exam, they might have an answer like this, or they might leave it like this. Sometimes they'll trick you. So you got to know how to convert it, okay?
Okay, so what you do then in the end is you divide that 6 by each individual number. First you divide the 6 by the 6.
And then 6 by the 4 square root of 6.
And then, but you don't do anything to the square root of 6 inside the,
Right. You can't do anything with that square root of 6, okay?
what chapter?
Okay, anybody else can get a review sheet?
What chapter?